picked up some more goodies for the garage. Got a nice 1 horsepower 15-inch Craftsman drill press. That thing is huge. That's what she said. And I have this thing about buying welders now. So I went and I picked up this Miller Thunderbolt 225 amp. That thing welds way better than Bill's old arc welder, but I'm gonna keep that forever. I'll sell that one and then take the profit, buy me another one just like that, but maybe the 255 amp one that can use a wire feeder, and then snowball with the auctions, and on and on and on and on we go. Another welder over here. Gonna give that to Garth. So yep, go sell my old drill press. Big, little, big, little. There, got that out. Lucky I got it. That's real good. Lucky. Now it's got happy cap. That's who you are. I just remember Fiero warehouse. Grilled and tangled. You hear them up there, don't you? The kids. Up there wrestling again. It's over this shit. You know what I mean? There you go. New coolant bypass. Done. Bypass the coolant field point. Just like that. Alright, so that's the coolant fill point and the coolant redirect for the heater hose. Typically it comes straight out toward which would be the trunk side of the Fiero. We want to get it turned around and going back toward the firewall. So that was real easy. I had the drill and tap left over from many a 3800 build where we have to do this same thing to the lower intake manifold. Worked out good. Alright, back to work. funny.
Anyway, the two fish.
Are you done yet?
I don't know.
It's gotta be dry.
Two fish were swimming
Yeah.
along, and they hit a concrete wall. And then one said, "Dang."
Can I see the little bolts?
Oh.
Now, I'm not putting any silicone on this, so it's probably going to come back to haunt. I'm trusting the gasket. All right.
Don't do that.
Keyway.
I think I found one. How many did you do?
2.
Yeah. I found one.
Did you?
Yeah, I think so. We will be right back after the incident.
After the message from our farm.
Yeah, that's what he said. I hope this is the 10-minute mark so it actually looks good.
All right, everybody, welcome back to episode 33. I think that's what we're up to now. All right, so where are we at? Well, obviously, I got the engine back. Mike, Cars Garage, hooked us up with a, I believe it's a 2005 Acura TSX dual VTEC head. Now, that replaced our single VTEC K20 base engine head that was really, well, apparently it's garbage. So, in order to fit this head, he had to change the pistons out to Type S pistons, put in new rings, gaskets, blah, blah, blah. Got our engine back. So big thank you to Michael Carr of Cars Garage. On Instagram, it's Cars with 2 S's. I think that's how it is. Or maybe it's 2 R's. No, it's 2 R's. Yeah, Michael Carr, 2 R's. Cars Garage. Check him out on Instagram, link below. Took care of us, got that done. So, Chase, we also went on ahead and modified the upper coolant housing. Obviously, since we're in a mid-engine setup, we needed a remote fill point for the coolant. So, Henry's radiator, TIG welded this up, a nice fill point. Once we got this back, I went on ahead and drilled and tapped, which I believe was 1/2-inch MPT. Drilled out a 1/2-inch MPT with some fittings I had laying around from, doing 3800 swaps. Because funny enough, they have to have the lower intake manifold drilled and tapped to obviously route it to the Fiero stock coolant system. So the problem with the Honda engine is all the coolant stuff is routed this way, which is the exact opposite direction we needed on the Fiero. We needed to go, if that's the front of the car, we needed to go toward the firewall. So we have to reroute the coolant. So if you look over here, turn this around. Okay, so what we're doing is the heater hose taps into here. This obviously is the K2 swivel neck, so we can turn it in any direction we need the outlet to go. So we got that on there. But as I was saying, the heater hose normally wraps around the head and goes out that direction. We needed everything to come toward the camera. So I took that pipe apart, cut it, and then just re-welded it back on so that we have this end back on. We'll have the end attached here, and it's still got the nice lip to help retain the hose. So it'll go back in there, bolts right back onto the block like factory. And this right now, we're basically just getting everything set up to where we can tie into the Fiero. We've got the spark plugs in, oil pan on, heads are the valve cover and everything's all bolted down. Mike was really cool and got us an EP3 power steering delete, which would just basically be an idler pulley. So he put that on for us. Thank you, Mike. All right, Chase, what we got to do? Exactly, I'm like that every day. All right, so we got to get this bolted down. Make sure that this is pressed in there tight, because that's only just pressed in. So we got to get this bolted down, and we're going to get the exhaust manifold on. So let's get to work. Okay, this end of the thermostat housing, this is only held in with a rubber O-ring, nothing else. It's just pure pressure fit, and on this end, it's held onto the block with one bolt. That's it. So let's get this in. I don't know how these don't leak. All right, that's in. We just got bolted down.
Merch! Ask in comments or however he does it. Merch!
Yeah, we're gonna put a link below if you want to order a T-shirt. We'll put the price in and the PayPal address. I set it up so we can accept PayPal, and we can be able to sell shirts that way. So thank you for your support. We really do appreciate it. All the funds from our merchandise goes directly toward building the cars. Now, if you remember, we're building two K-Swap Fieros at the same time. Antonio and Dave down there at Euro Pacific Auto, we're building my 88 GT with a K24. Turbocharged, should be about 500 plus wheel horsepower. I'm building Brian's car here at home. With the new setup and the dual VTEC head, we should be about 200 plus at the wheels, which should make it fun considering that engine, all right, weighs less than the 4T65 HD that people are bolting onto their 3800 engines. We've had to have lost 300 pounds weight difference between the 3800 and the K series. That's a big deal.
Low on battery.
Is it already? I'll have to use the other camera and let that charge. Where's my hole? There's the hole. And of course, the hole's too big for mine. It's too small.
That's what she said.
There we go. That fits. Man, it is hot and humid here. Luckily, it just rained, so it cooled off a bit. Man, humidity is like Florida humidity. That looks good.
Stay healthy, kids.
Yep, now we're going to have to either replace this alternator. I wish there was a place locally that could rebuild them like we had in Florida, because usually it's just a bearing and you're talking $20 to fix your alternator. So we got to figure out what we're going to do there. Oh, you got the dipstick over there? Can you put it in?
Dipstick.
Yes, please.
This is dipstick.
Yes, that's the dipstick.
Where does the dipstick go?
The only open hole on the valve cover.
You asked.
No, for the coils. It's right there.
Oh, yay. I was totally looking there.
Yeah, you had it. You were just testing me.
Yeah, totally.
Push it all the way.
I did it.
You did a thing.
They ate a mango.
Does it snug down?
Ow, it hurt, but yeah.
That bolt that we found worked over here perfect. All right, next, the eBay exhaust manifold that Brian picked up for us. Looks pretty good. It'll do till we go turbo.
Till we go
turbo. So let's spin the engine around.
Actions speak louder than words.
And get this turbo on. Exhaust manifold on. Sorry, Brian. I know you want turbo. Now, it came with a gasket and hardware and then a donut. We'll use the donut. I'm not going to use the...
Can I eat the donut?
You can eat the donut.
Yeah.
You can eat that donut. Who might have stopped you? Not going to use this multi-layer. I'll stick with a name brand.
Oof.
Now what we need to do is find them hardware for this. Because I, of course, took this apart, what, a year ago? Remember, down in Florida? Or what, first video of the series? We took all this apart. And then I moved. So, yeah.
You gotta look at the camera when you say that, not me.
Yeah, so a year ago we moved. Well, let me rephrase that. We took this apart back in episode 1 or 2. So what am I saying is, well, it's going to be fun finding the hardware, isn't it? These are definitely not the right bolts. Okay.
Everybody messes up sometimes. Everyone does.
So one of the things we want to do on any exhaust bolt, turbo, anything like that, definitely want to do some anti-seize. Trust me, you'll thank me for that.
You act like you're doing a walkthrough.
I know, right? Well, I kind of try to give a little advice in the video. I know last video, I'm sorry, part 32 was just a bunch of random footage that we shot. You know.
It's also called it's also called a filler episode.
Filler episode, just to give y'all a little something on what we're doing. But I was waiting for the engine for quite a while, and we really didn't have much to shoot. I did some interior work, which will be in an upcoming video. Just did a little bit of work here and there. It's just a bunch of random little stuff that really wasn't worth filming. So I kind of put together a little something for episode 32. So I apologize, but let's get on to the good stuff. Ah, see, that's what it is. It's that bolt. We're going to open up the bolt hole. This bolt hole is not quite right. That's why it won't go on. Alright, Chase, need help?
I'm running the entire time.
Alright, let's do this. I did it.
This camera doesn't have much of a...
I got 2 batteries on there.
No, not life battery, but doesn't have much of a wide effect.
Oh, wide lens?
Yeah, it's kind of bleh. Does that make sense? Alright, Chase is right above down here. Go order some parts.